Greetings everyone, Mondo Fabulous in the house, Cammy in the building. That means we're talking about Cammy, the killer bee in the Street Fighter 5 beta. So these are just my thoughts, so take them with a pinch of salt for flavor. I believe Cammy is definitely an offensive / rushdown type character. It seems like she was built that way from the ground up to really enforce that. Throughout my playtime with her, I felt like it was easiest to apply lots of pressure to your opponents, and I got probably the fastest and the most stuns with her of the entire cast. That might have just been the way I was playing her in comparison to the rest of the cast, but I definitely got the most stuns with her throughout my playthrough. Now, Cammy's got some pretty fantastic normals. First off, her standing medium kick. It reaches pretty far. It has a good range. It's really fast and seems to beat out a lot of stuff. I just like throwing it out there if I'm within that range, and it seems to beat out a lot of people. Her crouching medium kick is also amazing. I think it's the farthest reaching low that is also cancelable. So Ryu's got a cancelable low with his crouching medium kick, but I don't think it reaches as far as Cammy's. I feel like it doesn't come out quite as fast. So Cammy's is fast and cancelable now, and she's also got her crouching light punch and her crouching medium punch. She's one of the few characters who can do something like crouching light punch, crouching medium punch, and then cancel that into whatever. Those type of links that existed a lot in Street Fighter 4 aren't really as common in Street Fighter 5, and she's one of the few characters that has one. That little sequence right there, I think, is pretty amazing. It allows you to keep the pressure going and allows you to keep your momentum going, which I think is really important with Cammy. She's also got her towards hard kick, which is like a double knee.
Round one.
That move is really cool looking and allows you to follow up with some goofy combos actually. So if you land it towards hard kick with double knees, you can do something like, I think, crouching medium punch into a special move of your choice. And she's also got a pretty fantastic anti-air with her back hard punch. Just punches basically straight up into the air. And if anybody comes at you, throw that out. Chances are you're going to beat them. It is a fairly vertical hitting normal, so be wary of that. Now her specials are pretty run-of-the-mill if you know what Cammy's about. She's got her spiral arrow, her cannon strike, cannon spike. I don't know which one's which. One's her DP, one is her dive kick. All of those function pretty much the same as you would expect them to. Slightly different Street Fighter 4. Her cannon arrow doesn't hit low like it did before in Street Fighter 4. It hits mid. Besides that, her normals are pretty much the same. Now her hooligan combination, that one acts a little bit differently. The thing that's pretty cool about it is that it auto-corrects. So if you hooligan combination, which is it's like a command jump or a demon flip, and then you can do a dive kick out of it. You can grab the opponent and just let it go, and she'll land and go into a low. What makes this move special is that if you go over the opponent with a hooligan, all her follow-ups will auto-correct to the direction of the opponent, which makes her really tricky. So if you hooligan over and then dive kick, she'll dive kick towards the opponent. Now what makes that notable is if you use that in conjunction with her V-trigger. Cammy with a V-trigger is what I like to call ham Cammy, because people tend to go ham with her. Changes up all her cannon special moves, I believe. Cannon arrow, cannon strike, cannon spike. What this does to them, it makes them similar to their EX versions. So on block and on hit, they will travel through the opponent. So say with V-trigger on, you hooligan over and you dive kick, and if you space it properly, you can dive kick on one side of the opponent and end up on the other side, and then you can start throwing out normals or you can do something else. Basically it gives her a lot of left and right mix-ups and confusion. got her V skill, which is probably the most underwhelming of the cast, which they just changed her spin back knuckle, which was a move she had in all the previous games, to her V skill, where she kind of twirls forward and throws out a spinning back fist. Now what makes this move cool is you can use it to travel through opponents, and the back fist part of it will always autocorrect. So that's kind of a theme with her. All the moves with her that go over or through the opponent will autocorrect towards the opponent. It's a little gimmicky, but it's a cool thing that you can throw out there every now and then. And it goes through projectiles. I guess that's the main use of it, going through projectiles. Now her super, it's pretty cool. It's maximum Cammy, if you want to put it that way. Double motion forward, double Hadouken forward with a kick. And there's 3 distances. This thing comes out super fast, and it pretty much beats out any projectile, and it beat out a lot of normals and just other moves that other people would throw out there that you can just punish with Cammy's super. So that's my overview of Cammy. Thanks for watching. I hope you like it. Do you like Cammy's design in Street Fighter V? I like it a lot, specifically the way she looks. There's been some stuff on the internet where people were calling her exceedingly ugly and they wanted her changed. I don't think so. I think she looks cool as hell. So let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more. I'll be sure to bring you more. Flying with MondoFab was fun, I hope, because that's what you just did. Have a safe day.
Draw game.